Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. So today we will discuss about haloform reactions. So this is basically the reaction of carbonyl compounds having keto-methyl group with halogen molecule, and in presence of alkali it will produce the salt of carboxylic acid, that means RCO minus or carboxylate anion with haloform, that means chloroform or bromoform or iodoform it can produce. So now let's talk about its mechanism. So as you can see in the above equation that one CH3 group is attached to that carbonyl carbon. That means the hydrogen atoms which are attached to this carbon atom are very much acidic in nature due to the presence of electron withdrawing carbonyl group. Okay, so I have written it like this: CH2 bond H, and in presence of alkali is present in medium, you can see. So it will obstruct this acidic proton, and one water molecule will be liberated with the formation of one anion, RCOCH2 negative. It will have one resonating structure also because of delocalization of that negative charge, because of the presence of this carbonyl carbon, RCO negative CH2. Okay, so we know that halogen molecule is present in the system, so we will write it like this, and this will attack that halogen molecule, and we will have RCO CH2X plus one halide ion will be liberated. Okay, so now you can see that these protons are more acidic than the former one because of this presence of two electron withdrawing groups. One is carbonyl carbon and another one is that halogen atom. So it will be obstructed by base again, RCO CH negative X plus liberation of one water molecule. Again it will react with X2 or halogen, and we will have RCO CHX2, and this process will be repeated until we are having that acidic proton attached to this carbon atom adjacent to the carbonyl group. Okay, so now again repetition of the same process. So we will have RCO CX2 negative plus water H2O. Okay, clear? Next, again same thing, this anion will react with X2 or halogen, and this one will be left. So RCO CX3 plus X minus. So you can see in this structure no acidic proton is there. Okay, so OH minus is present in medium, so now it will attack directly to the carbonyl carbon here, and this bond will be shifted to oxygen atom. So RCO negative CX3 and OH. Okay, now this will shift and we will have RCOOH, that means carboxylic acid with CX3 negative. So as we all know that this is acid, and the inherent tendency of an acid is to donate protons. So one proton will be transferred from this one to this one. So now proton transfer will occur. We will write proton transfer. So RCOO negative, that means carboxylate anion, we will have it in form of a salt, and haloform is produced. Okay, so this is haloform. So if you use chlorine, it will be chloroform. In case of bromine, bromoform, and in case of iodine, we will have iodoform. Okay, so in the first structure I have told you that presence of a ketomethyl group is necessary for the production of haloform. Okay, but there are such compounds which show positive iodoform or haloform test without the presence of ketomethyl group like RCHOHCH3. Because of this presence of CHOHCH3 group, they show positive haloform test. The question is why. So now I'm going to tell you why. So here is one mechanism I'm going to show you. So at first, this CH3CHOH group will be oxidized to methyl ketones by halogen. Okay, suppose we have taken iodine, so I bond I. So in presence of base, the base will obstruct this acidic proton attached with electronegative oxygen atom, and water molecule will be liberated minus H2O. Okay, so next, this lone pair of electrons, with this lone pair of electron, it will attack iodine molecule and one iodide will be left. This is OI, H and CH3 with iodide. This is left. Okay, so next is again OH minus will obstruct the acidic proton and the proton will leave its bonding electron pair to the system, and again iodide will be liberated from the system, producing a methyl ketone, in which you can see with the liberation of iodide, in which this ketomethyl group is present, which is responsible for positive haloform test. Okay, so the CHOHCH3 group can give positive haloform reaction because of this reason. So if this R is H, suppose H, CH, OH, CH3, it will give positive haloform test then. So this is CH3, CH2, OH, that means ethanol, right? So ethanol is a primary alcohol or 1 degree alcohol. So ethanol is the only 1 degree alcohol which responds to haloform test. Next is, suppose that R group is CH2CH3, that means ethyl group, CH2CH3. So CHOH CH3. So this is 2-butanol or butan 2-ol. Okay, and this is a secondary alcohol. This will also give positive haloform test. Again, we know that the compounds in which ketomethyl group is present, that gives haloform test, and that R group can be H, alkyl or aryl. So suppose this R group is H, so H CO CH3. So what is that? This is acetaldehyde, and the IUPAC name is ethanal, as 2 carbon atoms are there and al for aldehyde. So this is the only one aldehyde which responds to haloform reaction. Only aldehyde which responds to haloform test. Okay, so I hope now your concept about this thing is clear now. So in my next videos I will be talking about another reaction mechanisms. So if you are new to my channel, then please subscribe for new videos, and of course hit the bell icon to get notification whenever I post a new video. Thank you.